Good evening, boys and girls, chipmunks and squirrels, my dark ones. Welcome once more to the Boneyard. And today we are doing an episode of the hashtag YouTube project. Now, some of you may have noticed that I didn't do the last one, which was Haters Gonna Hate. And my reasoning behind that is very simple. I haven't had any haters, so I really didn't feel like doing a video on something that's purely conjecture. I can't say for certain that anything I said in that video would be true or even remotely correct. I mean, it could be the first time I deal with a hater. I handle it completely different from what I would say. So I just didn't do it. Now, this week's hashtag YouTube project is all about improvement. How have you improved on YouTube, and how has your life improved since you started doing YouTube? Now, this is kind of a tricky question. Because, I mean, what's to judge if it's actually the YouTube that's improved your life or not? I mean, you have to take a very close look at this. But as for my improvements on YouTube, I think the thing that I have improved the most on YouTube is the ability to actually multitask at the same time. Or, duh, that's the definition of multitask. The ability to come up with a good conversation and hold some semblance of a flow to it, which I still am pretty bad at, because I mean, quite frankly, I run off trail really easily. But I have improved on it greatly. From my very first videos where you'd run into these really long pauses where I just kind of stopped talking, I've, while not gotten rid of them, I have minimized them. So I'm no longer just completely out of the loop of what's going on. Now, the next question on how has it improved my life? I can't really say that the YouTube has improved my actual life, other than it's given me more to do with my life. I mean, usually before it was just work, school, work, school, work, school, and once a week I'd hang out with my friends, because that's just when we had free time. But with the YouTube, I actually have something to fill my time. I mean, now my time has actually become a lot more of a premium, because I also, along with school and everything, I now have a girlfriend, so work, school, girlfriend, and YouTube is taking place, and especially with my promise to do one video a day, which has really proven to be tough, and as many of you may know, I haven't necessarily upheld that. Now, there are days that I have not released as much, or I didn't release at all. But then again, I mean, everyone misses a day from time to time, and I haven't missed a lot of days, or even days in a row. It's like one day here, one day there, and they normally revolve around something happening. So YouTube has improved my life in the grounds of I have more to do with my time, I'd say. Now, how we've already done how I've improved on YouTube. Ow, fuck you, owl. That owl is not very nice, especially considering how slowly I fire. But alas, that is the problem with having this character. But the second part was, or there was a secondary question on top of the first two, the double question that the first two is. And that is, who has spurred you on the most in this? Who's helped you the most with your YouTubing? And for me, that is a hard question, considering I'm members of many different groups. The hashtag YouTube project being one of them. Wow, God. The YouTube United groups which have always been awesome to me and helped out a lot. Along with the varying people who have made my banners and whatnot. Which, I'm sorry I don't remember your name, dude. But one of the guys from one of the groups helped make the current one with the like black ink phoenix and the Kyuubi face on it, which is totally badass in my opinion. But he's the one that helped with. One of them helped with that, which is awesome, and I love them for it. Now, I still wouldn't say that they were the ones that have helped me out the most. The one I would give the credit to the most for would probably be a work friend of mine, along with a good friend. He occurs in a few of my actual videos. Poet serial number, I don't remember the rest of the actual number because it's some string of numbers. And I'm sure they mean something to him, but they mean nothing to me, other than random string of numbers. But, he has helped me out a lot. He's watched most of my videos. He helps critique it, leaving comments, likes, and stuff like that, to help support the growth of my channel, along with actually helping me out as a with like the characters, like my little face, my little picture, that little the fiery fox head, my avatar, that was actually drawn by him. There's some more that he is going to draw to me, but unfortunately he has gotten busy with real life, as unfortunately all people do. He himself is an author, so he is working on several different books at the time. His primary one, and the ones that they have out, is Charlie Sullivan and the Monster Hunters, which is an amazing book. And I'm currently anticipating the 4th volume of the saga. That way I can continue and find out what happens, because he did what any good author does. He leaves you wanting more. He leaves you with enough information to let the story complete, but not enough to actually answer all the questions. And I am bugged to all holy hell by this, because I need to know what happens. And yes, dude, if you're watching this, I blame you and hate you for that. But I would check it out. I mean, they're on Amazon.com. Just type in Charlie Sullivan, The Monster Hunters. Don't type in The Monster Hunters, because you'll get thousands upon thousands of books. I might actually put a link into my stuff so that you can find it on Amazon easier, assuming I remember to do that whenever I post this. Kind of a big assumption, considering I'm very, very, like, spazzy when it comes to remembering things. But yeah, I'd say he has been my biggest help. Now, don't get me wrong, I have many of other friends who have helped me out along the way, but he's been the one that has taken the most interest in assisting me with my YouTube projects, making sure my videos are the best, looking at the quality of my videos, different things like that. And he's also, I don't know, he's really kind of like spurred my group of friends along as a whole to accomplish things that they normally wouldn't. But yeah, I mean, he's probably been the most help. He's pointed out things that I could do. He's even gave me some really helpful, like, advice for things that I should do for, like, fun content. Like, one of the things we were talking about is, like, doing a parody of major YouTubers, like playing a game and then just mimicking their personality types. Now, I haven't done this, primarily because the major ones that I watch aren't necessarily the big league gamers. I watch mostly the Minecrackers, Milby, Good, Co-Star, Pause on Pause, Pyro, Generic B, B00, Badge, and many of the other Minecrackers. I'm really spazzy about watching them. I really like watching their group stuff, so it's kind of hard to remember which one I watched, or who's all involved in it, just from the sheer number involved in the videos. But I mean, those are the ones I watch, but most of them don't have defined personalities that I could mimic. It's not like some of the... oh, what's his name? PewDiePie, who has a definitive personality and kind of acts spazzy, which is one of the reasons I don't actually watch him. I'm sorry, dude, if you ever see this, but the spazzy nature of some of the YouTubers isn't something I really enjoy. It's kind of like I can't watch the Yogscast because they do that weird high-pitched squeal, and that high-pitched squeal drives me nuts. But I mean, every YouTuber has their own methodology, and it's all about playing towards your strengths in the long run. At least that's how I view it. And so if you do good at being being weird and zany, and you're good at video editing and you cut videos in and stuff like that, do it. I mean, quite frankly, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not my cup of tea. I like the more straight-laced, it's like, here's my gameplay, here's me talking while doing my gameplay. That's what I enjoy. But I mean, I guess that's all for this one, really. And I hope you guys enjoy this episode of the #YouTube project. Hopefully there will be many more to come, and this is Bonefox saying, see yous later. Peace out.